hard encryption key.
I did not think it would take over 3 hours to encode that video, but apparently it did.
I ordered pizzas based on what the others chose for me.
You ordered what now? Pizza what?
Pizzas based on what the others chose for me.
Oh.
Maui chose pineapple buffalo hot sauce. Jay chose pepperoni with bacon. Pineapple with hot sauce isn't that bad, to be honest. Especially if you put like some ranch. If you drizzle some ranch over it.
Oh yay, another weird ass fucking dream.
Well, of course it's about the skin. The skin is a connection. It's what you use to touch the world, isn't it? Your border.
Oh, there's the word. Border.
You touch the world,
Like
that
the
means you're a
brain.
stand user.
Everything that limits us exists only in the mind. Imperare sibi maximum imperium est.
Yeah, whatever,
You're
asshole.
talking past each other.
I am so important, even in your
Everyone
dreams.
knows.
You can
The
never best
organs
somebody like
are what
me.
matter. And blood. Blood is the bond between us.
But touch is transformative. You can only change someone through touch. They'll undergo a metamorphosis and not even notice.
So it's all deception
really?
to you? Where did you even come from?
No, I don't deceive people. But I touch things, leaving behind tiny pieces of myself. Then I watch. Watch them change.
You can't change someone against their will. Only will matters. Which proves this is all about blood.
Blood
also
is
about
only a
drive
stream
and
of
power?
red and white cells. Sure, they contain information, but how can anything compare to the magnificence of the brain?
Make up your mind. Otherwise, the town will die.
No, it won't. I can perform miracles. Just let me. Let me go. Stop playing against me, both of you.
Playing? Do you think this is a game? 914 people died yesterday.
922. It will be more than 1,000 tomorrow. Nokoin dun orto.
Yes, this is exactly my point. They're all numbers to you. But what you think of as zeros and ones are actual people. They've already been touched by someone's will. They've been reanimated.
I don't think we'll ever see eye to eye. We have such little time left. Shall we leave then?
So we separate, as usual. How many days do we have? 11?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
Well, that was the time. Anyway, what were you saying before we got treated? We got treated to the main cast show? Sadie?
Who? To who?
You were saying something before we got treated to the main cast show.
Yeah, there has to be something wrong with with the microphone.
Why?
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can be heard clearly.
Oh no,
I can right now.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. You were saying something, and then we got a weird dream, and then we let the dream play out, and now it's done. So I was like, okay, Sadie, did you say something?
I was making snarky comments about the dream.
Yeah, I heard it.
Anyways, my webcam should be coming soonish.
Yay!
I ordered a webcam that's compatible with my computer.
This joint won't break. It's made of metal.
Today's gonna be a pretty boring day as far as like Pathologic goes. There's not exactly a ton to frickin' do. There's some, but not a ton.
So there's no stakes at hand?
Oh, well, there's always stakes. There's always going to be stakes in this game, but...
If there are stakes, then where is the grill?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Jokes.
It's. What are you talking about? Where's the tent?
Where is the steak sauce? And where's the charcoal? Where's our propane?
Oh my god!
Actually, steaks in a smoker sounds good. Did you know how Applewood smoked bacon is made? By using a smoker. That's where the name smoked comes from.
Typically, yes, you would use a smoker.
I'm surprised the smoker doesn't have lung cancer after smoking for so long.
Well, if the smokers had lungs, they probably would, but since they're machinery, they get away with it.
Look!
You will have to clear creosote out of them.
It's the
Can you imagine?
It's the slowest loading animation ever!
Can you imagine if Nano starts smoking?
It's slow, which means it's actually realistic. That's about how long that would take.
Can you imagine if Nano from Nichijou started smoking?
Why would she do that? I mean,
If to feel like what a normal...
she's the machine, right? She's the robot.
She would probably want to feel what a normal human does.
But how would she do that? She's a robot.
Very gently.
You know, somehow...
Very carefully.
You know, somehow I can't picture Nano wanting lung cancer.
She wanted to get cavities in that one episode.
Are you gonna murder that person?
No, I'm waiting to see if he's going to attack me. We're in the burn... I thought I was in the burn district.
Also, to be fair, she also has pain sensors. So she can react to pain.
Well, that's not special. I have pain sensors too.
But are you
But how does-
robot?
But how does Earthworm Jim feel pain?
I mean, I assume earthworms have nerves. Really
They
tiny nerves.
have a very primitive neural net. Like, it's kind of a mesh of nerves
I told
with
you
a
not
few
to get...
ganglia.
I told you not to get infected, you dumbass. You got infected.
Here's the thing about Earthworm Jim.
Here, you dumbass.
He
don't get infected
he
again.
wears a mechanical suit.
So,
So it shouldn't be possible for him to feel pain from having his toe stubbed.
oh. Worms don't have toes, so yeah, I have to agree with you there.
That man was like, I am so sick, I'm gonna vomit on that rock.
I was wondering what he was doing with that fucking rock. He was so intrigued with it. Like, ooh, what is this rock?
That's Stephen Stone visiting the pathologic town before he goes back to Hoenn.
Da 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 da.
Jokes.
Oh my god. I like how you just put that every time. Da 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 da. Jokes!
Jokes. I like how everything amuses you.
Certain things do amuse me.
Well, Everett isn't Detective Eliza and her easily amused assistant, Dr. Botley. Look, Detective, a doorknob. Good show.
Like yesterday with Simple Gear. That was highly amusing.
Always remember to put your boob into it. I would say heart, but, you know.
I don't even think at that point Fine had a heart.
You're right, she's handsome.
Oh dear.
Fine is handsome, the seeker of darkness. Okay, sure.
But she was a seeker of something. Seeker of pissing on the moon.
Seeker of look at me, look at my giant tits.
That is never gonna escape your mind, isn't it?
You know what? I'm sorry, but when you deflect bullets with your tits, that's a talent. That's a fucking talent. You saw that shit, right, Panna?
No, I didn't.
Really? I didn't show it to you?
The screenshot is still there in audience row.
Oh well, I'll show
Oh,
it.
you did.
Yeah. I was about to say, I thought I showed it.
And
Wish I had some coffee, but oh well. It'll work.
Since nothing is happening, might as well make something happen. But
Where?
boy.
in a land where nothing ever happened.
Oh no, we have some things we can do today. It's just that there's nothing. Goddamn play clouds. Well, as I was about to say, it's not that nothing's gonna happen today. It's just that today, as far as things go, isn't going to be super eventful. Like, we still have our doctor's task we need to do and everything, but as far as like things actually happening, not really.
Letting my friends choose my pizza topping was fun.
Your pizza looked freaking delicious.
I should do that again next time.
Sounds like a dangerous concept. What if they choose something horrifying?
Then I accept my fate.
Oh wait, this is Vlad's, and this is the grocery. Trying to see if I can get some like freaking coffee or something to munch on.
Speaking of coffee, I went to Starbucks for the first time in a while.
Oh.
Because I missed the coffee that I usually get from Better Buzz. But to get there, I'd have to take a bus across town just to get to it. I didn't feel like wasting any time, so I just went with Starbucks because Starbucks is much more nearer. I ordered a cold vanilla coffee latte, and let me tell you, it tasted like burnt tobacco. It wasn't a very pleasant taste at all.
Yeah, well, that's coffee in general. I don't understand how people drink it at all.
I don't mind coffee, to be completely honest. Like, coffee can be pretty good.
It is not for me.
Yeah, coffee is kind of essentially tobacco, but in this case, It's laced with raw sewage. I hated it.
Well, the thing
Sounds like
is,
Starbucks was not worth it.
I only really have coffee like once in the morning, and then I'm usually okay with it. But then again, I like bitter things, to be fair. And what the fuck are you? Oh, that's lovely.
But yeah, Better Buzz has the best coffee. They have like several choices too. Like Killer Bee, which uses honey. Mexican Mocha, which uses the Abuelita hot chocolate brand. And my personal favorite, the best drink ever, which uses a bit of honey and vanilla.
That was quick. Dude.
If they actually built a Better Buzz around my neighborhood, then I wouldn't have to go across town to get there. I would be so happy.
Unfortunately, today our feeder task is a little annoying. So, remember that one quest we did with the Bachelor in the very beginning, where we had to stay inside an infected house for a while until they let us out?
Right.
Same concept. Except this time we have to stay inside the hospital until they let us out. Ah! Ah! Or as Sane would say, wah!
Where has practically become my catchphrase.
It really has.
We all have a catchphrase. Jay's catchphrase is "How crazy is that?"
The rabble.
Pata's catchphrase is "You goody she done it."
Strange girl. What madman.
Your catchphrase is
Only yesterday they despised her.
Schlep.
Oh my god.
You rarely say Myrtle Flurgle.
I do say it, just in certain circumstances.
Why are their eyes glowing?
It's the eyes of the ancient. Speak of the devil. I was just talking about you.
This orderly has some interesting superstitions.
No wonder I sneezed.
I was talking about how your catchphrase was "How crazy is that?"
So we gotta
I don't
say,
normally say it that much sometimes, but yeah.
so we
You
gotta
know how crazy? You know what crazy? What you know what is crazy?
Crazy Diamond?
No. The fact that you somehow managed to get away with ordering pineapple and hot sauce pizza. You absolute mad lad.
This is fun. I want to do it again next time.
What, secretly placing a vote for two pizza flavors in secret when no one was looking?
No, it wasn't exactly secret. It was something that everyone could see.
Yeah, everyone saw you order pineapple pizza. And hot sauce.
Pineapple, buffalo pineapple to be exact.
Jesus Christ, you weren't kidding when you wanted to go Hawaiian style.
I'll even do it again, and I'll make somebody make me order olives and anchovies pizza.
Oh my god. Seriously, who still eats anchovies on pizza?
Still eats anchovies.
Wow! The
Oh
plague
boy.
really wants my ass!
What the hell?
That's the plague.
Yep! It wants my fucking shit!
Run away!
Oh well, I have immunity boosters, I don't give a fuck.
Many people saying that's just not the plague. That's a symbiote.
I do like how they did. Oh, a plague cloud snuck up behind me. Oh, fuck, that is an immunity loss. Damn!
You must drink your immunity jizz. So what's up, everyone? How are y'all?
Nothing much. Just here.
I'm good, you know, except for the heat-seeking clouds of disease that apparently really want my ass.
Heat-seeking clouds of sick. Also, I see. There's a lot of bodies here. This plague has amassed quite a count.
And they all let the bodies hit the dance floor.
So here's the
But
thing,
it certainly ain't dancing now.
we're almost done, but we've got to wait a little bit longer because this game's a dick.
There's actually a proper term for that. I think it's called warm attrition. Yeah. This game is a warm attrition.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Fuck you. And we're done.
The plague is gone. It excused itself out.
Apologies for the mishap. You were busy laughing at your suffering. It was very funny. And we're going to post it on youtube.com.
But man, let me tell you, that plague definitely was after my ass. Well, whatever, we did our duty. No, Shy Guys!
Skinny Shy Guys. Yeah. Go back to the obscure DeviantArt page you came from.
Speaking of Shy Guys, I want to talk a little bit about the Mario movie being delayed.
Many people are joking about how the only reason they delayed the movie is just so they couldn't compete with Sonic 3.
I think it was most likely because Chris Pratt was busy working on multiple projects.
And the fact that for whatever reason Chris Chan got trending on Twitter because people misread it. You know the Miyamoto posts where he basically say, I had a talk with Tristan, and we basically decided to delay the movie until April. And many people read it as Christian and started going ballistic.
Because people are idiots.
If it was Miyamoto talking with Chris Pratt, then yeah. My theory is correct. He has a bunch of movie projects this year.
Yeah, but I think he was talking about another Chris. Not Christian. It's not Chris Pratt. I think it was another Chris.
Yukine Chris?
No.
Imagine if that was the case.
I wish it was, but no. They were first. I think Miyamoto was referring to Chris Melandandri, the guy in charge of Illumination.
This melatonin?
Yeah, sure. Let's just call him that.
I had a talk with Yukine Chris-chan, and we agreed to delay the movie till next year, because cringe upsets her.
Yes, it's because there. Yes, we decided to delay the movie because currently there's a.
The specifications for whether or not you're a witch are not particularly rational.
I actually kind of forgot about the main cast of the Mario movie.
It's stupid is what the fuck it is.
And there's no reason to even make the attempt, since you know a priori that you're going to be killing the person. Either they'll drown, or they won't drown, and then you're going to burn them. So you might as well just kill them. I mean, there's no reason to do the experiment if the outcomes are going to be the same.
But the thing is, the people are like, booga booga booga, they might be magic.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it has no internal consistency, is what I'm saying. If we assume that, the rules that are stated are correct, then it doesn't make sense by its own rules. There's no reason to do the test. Now, I mean, obviously the rules are bogus because there aren't witches, but when you can't even be reasonable according to your own definitions, then you are making a mistake.
The people in this town are not intelligent.
They were never intelligent to begin with.
Nothing in this town is fair. That's why it's called war.
Really?
They put you in charge. They put you in charge of a town full of dumbasses.
To be fair, they're called jackasses.
Jackasses, dumbasses, potato, potato.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I'm gonna attempt to punch the plague in the face.
He would.
And they'd just get infected.
I'll be completely honest, I never got the appeal of Jackass.
Me neither.
It's just a bunch of dudes doing a bunch of crazy shit.
The appeal is that they were
It's not
injured.
entertaining. It's just stupid.
That's the point. It's stupid, but it's fun to watch.
It's not fun to watch. It's just stupid.
I think it's because Jackass was around the time where people will upload videos of just willing to do anything crazy, because that was just the life back then. Like, it was not just about skateboards. Yeah, it was mostly about skateboards, but it was mostly about how far you're willing to launch yourself with a shopping cart. Or trying to attempt to do a kickflip on the roof of someone's house.
Or attempting to make a radioactive omelet.
I'm not gonna lie, just how you said that was really fucking funny to me. It was kind of like, it's about the simple days where people tried to hurt themselves for no reason and we all cheered. Wasn't it great?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. People will record themselves and with their friends trying to find funny ways to hurt themselves. And apparently people like that so much it became a TV series.
That's very, very sad.
Oh, no, wait, it didn't start as a TV series. They will first upload VHS tapes and then it will make it to TV. If you think that's sad, apparently trying to put your life on the line in order to perform ridiculous stunts breaking a lot of cash and ratings from MTV.
Of course it did.
Yeah, but that's still sad. In fact,
Oh, you might
that's
call
kind
it.
of why it's sad, is that people were literally selling that garbage.
Well, it's not sad, but back then it was a culture. People live for that kind of stuff.
Well, it's always been a culture. It's just not a good one. It's the kind of culture that you need to use bleach to get off the walls of your shower.
Well,
You know, that kind of culture. One you'd find in a petri dish, maybe.
It kind of reminds me of like something I saw in like Idiocracy where they had the show called Ow My
Idiocracy.
Balls.
Idiocracy, I love that movie.
It just kind of reminds me about that show where it's like, ow, my balls.
The movie where Terry Crews was the president of the United States. And he had hair.
Oh my god. Does such a thing actually exist?
Yep. Welcome to Carl's Jr. Would you like an extra big ass taco?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Here's your big ass fries.
We should do a watch along of Idiocracy.
No, I have watched that movie once and it was way too depressing for me, so no, I am not.
Was it
I will
because
About
pass.
people trying to hurt themselves.
was it because it predicted the future?
Yes,
What did it predict?
I just
People
remember.
being stupid.
What do you think it predicted? What recent events have happened in U.S. national politics that might be remotely like that?
Something Trump becoming president?
Right.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I just remember feeling like the deepest form of depression when I watched that. It was like, oh no.
It's like the show was saying you, hey, guess what? Trump is gonna be president and everybody is going to be sad.
Well, it was kind of funny because
Hello?
No, I'm here. I'm just thinking about something.
TV, more like mopey thick virgins.
What? What, honey?
Mopey thick virgins.
I couldn't come up with something more clever.
That's clever enough.
I mean, it's not as clever as Big Tyrannical Stegosaurus.
Oh yeah, I know what we can do today. I just thought
But
of
it's 104. Sorry.
No problem. I thought of what we can do. We're actually allowed today to ascend the polyhedron, so that's what we'll do.
Do a backwards long jump.
Well, technically we can kill ourselves, but I don't feel like adding another death to my counter, so I'm not gonna do that. Who knows what that asshole is gonna take away next if I do something stupid? I'm not gonna tempt fate.
But truly, tempting fate is what we like. Is our job. Tempting fate is what we always do.
I can,
Yeah, I tempt fate every day.
I can
I,
see.
I wouldn't have I wouldn't have met you if I didn't tempt fate.
Aw. But as I was
Yeah.
gonna say before, I can see Mark Immortal doing something asshole-ish like removing the ability for me to use my legs.
Remember in the first game where you were executed for being God?
No, we weren't executed in the first game.
Yeah, no, you used God mode, and you absorbed a bunch of damage in God mode, and when you turned it off, it had remembered your health and killed you instantly.
Oh yeah, that! Now I remember. That was funny.
That sounds dumb.
It was pretty hilarious.
That was fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie.
In the world of rock, paper, scissors, anti-cheat code beats God.
Anti-cheat mode beats God.
Well, we have nothing else that we really have to do today, so we'll climb up the polyhedron for fun. Since we're allowed now. I don't think we'll actually be able to go inside though.
Suddenly the polyhedron is not so low polyhedron.
I remember you said something about low polyhedron.
Yeah, Sandy made fun of it. I will say this.
But
Because when you're far away from it, it does become low poly.
yeah, but once we walk on it, it's actually looking like a high polyhedron.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
High polyhedron, H3hedron, whatever you gotta call it.
Ghostbusters?
Oh Christ. It always makes me nervous how high you can fucking go in the polyhedron.
It's like one misstep and you just fall 100 feet to your death.
Unless you're Mario.
Your inevitable doom.
Unless you're Mario and you somehow survive the fall.
Anyway, like, it's just something that boggles me. It's like, how were able to create this entire structure? Because the design of itself looks very complex.
Look up.
God, we're in the Matrix.
Are those constellations?
No,
wait.
They are symbols of some sort.
I don't think they look like constellations because they move up right. They will shine in the night. But I think my guess now is that there is another polyhedron somewhere in the sky.
It's called the Polyhedron 2, Electric Boogaloo, on ice.
We are in a very strange place right now.
Escape to Africa.
It's called. Alright, it's called polyhedrons in space.
It's not in
yes.
space though. It's on the ground.
Yes, space. The one place where capitalism doesn't exist.
That's because there's no
talking
people.
about like those symbol things that are on the sky.
Wait, no, not capitalism. It was communism that he said. Not.
There's no people again. Same reason.
I am going to the one place where communism doesn't exist. Space. Which, call me crazy. Well, you can call me crazy, but I've never found out which movie that quote came from.
This place is sort of like a hauntingly beautiful design.
Unless you fall down. And the music just goes.
Okay, we're finally at the top. There's a bunch of lanterns.
That took a while.
And there's a paper thing. Interesting.
Is this where you fight Cynthia's ancestor?
Oh, I'm hoping we don't find Cynthia's ancestor on some house. where you're trying to barge in and force you into a battle,
Well, let's go
like how
ahead and
Cynthia
let's
did in
start
Black and
climbing.
White.
Well, let's go ahead and let's start climbing back down.
Volo, that's the name. I just remembered it now.
YOLO.
You little bitches.
I will say this, they did an amazing job with it this time.
It's kind of it's a little bit surprising that Cynthia's ancestor ended up being the bad guy, while Cyrus's ancestor ended up good.
Well, it just goes
Kind
to
of
show you,
ironic.
people are different.
People are different and they are very strange.
Let me eat some of my coffee. Well, no, I'm not that exhausted yet.
Silen would be disappointed in Cyrus, and Cynthia would be disappointed in Volo. So now that I've beaten Kirby in the Forgotten Land to 100%, nearly 100% technically, I'm just sitting in my couch and thinking, well, now what? I guess I would have wanted to play Star Allies, but I got Sonic Mania instead. Because Sonic Mania is cheap.
Why don't you get the new
Yeah.
Neptunia game for Switch? It's already out.
Yeah,
You
but
mean the one with Senua and Kagura?
I've read the review on it, and while it did say that a structurally sound game and that it wasn't rushed at all, there's not much in terms of replayability.
Well, speaking of Neptunia, like, Sisters vs. Sisters released in Japan, and people are saying it that for the first time in a long time, it's living up to the expectations.
Oh, a Neptunia game? No. I have Neptunia fans in this channel. I won't blaspheme.
Yeah, me. There's only 1 and 2.
No, Cindy likes it.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
I mean,
All I ask is that they bring back Uzume.
Wait, why the fuck is the...
Hopefully she does make a return someday.
If they're gonna make it a game about Uzume, it has to play like Devil May Cry.
I will say this, I have
Why?
not played Neptunia since Victory. In fact, maybe that's something I should add to the streaming queue. I should play Mega Dimension with you guys and see how it is.
No. The game you have to play is Neptunia MK2.
I already played MK2 though.
Did you play the Conquest route?
Why are you asking shooting that outright?
She probably doesn't know.
Why are you going for that?
Yes, I know about the Conquest route. It's a meme.
Let's open it carefully. And
The joke is depression.
I see that you've mentioned the Conquest route, dear Haru Specs.
Haha, get it?
You've made me very depressed.
Haha, get it? The joke is depression. The joke is that it makes you depressed and sad and stuff.
I wonder if Sisters vs. Sisters will have an equivalent of the Conquest route.
Wait,
I think you're preaching a bit too far.
Wait.
Boy, I can't wait for Conquest Route 2. Electric
Why do you
Boogaloo.
want Conquest Route 2? Are you sadistic?
Nah. I've never played MK2. I did.
Oh my god. No, I don't think there's a conquest food in Sisters versus Sisters. Not that I heard of, but I'm hoping that there isn't.
Well, Bad Grief, since you're
Actually,
here and I don't have to hunt you down, congratulations,
actually,
you're no longer at the plague. Have fun.
now
You're unsick.
thinking about it, Conquest Route 2 would make sense because the Conquest Route wasn't canon to begin with.
I mean, you
Well,
remember the last time a conquest food happened? The next game, Netgear basically became a joke character.
Maybe that's why they
And
made
I
her.
don't want that to happen again.
Maybe that's why they made her into a joke character.
No,
Because
but
of
the fact is that basically a lot of people didn't like the conquest ending. They hated it so much that apparently Compile Heart was like, well, if you don't like the conquest route, maybe you don't like Netgear. And basically it just made her a joke character. Feeling completely unimportant into the story.
and so Nepgear went to the video game sidekick bar and then got drunk with Luigi.
well, the thing is that I wouldn't want to replay an old game anyway. I mean, I haven't played the new Neptunia in fuck knows how long, so I'd prefer to play a new one.
I think when you do play Mega Dimension someday, it will also help you because it's the only game I have ever gotten the platinum with. I'm dead serious.
And I also do not want to farm shares unless I have to, because from what little I remember, the grind was horrifying.
Yeah, you have to grind out shares.
You know, that is not just the grind, but the RNG too.
I am not grinding shares in Mega Dimension. I will use every tool at my disposal.
Yeah, but
I mean,
can't you remember the fact that shares are kinda depend on how what ending you get. But I'll help you with that but I'll help you with that as you get through the game.
Shoo. To be fair, Dragon Quest grinding is probably more worse.
I mean, the earlier games had worse grinding from what Shruti said.
Why the fuck are you glitching?
I assure you that grinding in Mega Dimension is far less painful than grinding in a Dragon Quest game.
Yeah, but once the grinding is over and you have to start start to go for the completion route. Well, not the completion route, but like 100% completion, it basically becomes a chore.
Although first I actually have to get around to playing that fighting game.
What fighter?
You know, the one where they did the fighting game and then Geki gets a persona.
A Persona?
No, Dengeki-chan, I guess, is in it.
You mean Action U?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not a fighting game. It's a 3D action beat 'em up.
It would technically
Oh,
the proper term for it is a Muso game.
I was gonna say that it's a Muso.
Owie!
Oh.
This action on Neptunia U Action Unleashed is basically Dynasty Warriors, but more Moe.
Moe Warrior.
Yeah.
If you pronounce Moe as Mo, you just get a game full of Moes from The Simpsons.
What's the most doing in my PS Vita?
I remember seeing fan art on Google about some fanfic where Neptunia characters are in war with Simpson characters.
Why?
It was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
Why would they go to war?
I don't know, because Homer probably took Neptune's last pudding cup. Which,
Or
to
Nelson,
be honest, she would do something like that.
or Nelson make fun of Peachy and made her
Peachy.
cry, and everyone in the
But-
and everyone else decided to
but-
gang up on him.
But Peachy isn't in the canon dimension though. She's part of Pudia's dimension.
Yeah,
I'll be right
but
back really
it's a
quick, and then
fanfic.
we'll go ahead and talk with her.
It's a fanfic, so there might be a chance that they show up, even if they were from separate dimensions. Oh, 32.
Okay,
Under
but
motherly wings. Oh, under
Like, going back
motherly
on it
wings.
before, Sisters vs. Sisters feels like an Neptunia game that I've been waiting forever. Even though I got into this series 4 years ago. And I think it's also as a result of me just playing more RPGs and then thinking about what makes a good RPG and what I like about and what specific things that I like. One thing that I've always wanted a Neptunian game to have is for you to it's an actual open world. Like you can actually explore the game industry in its fullest. And Sisters vs. Sisters already has that.
It also has Reimu Toho in it.
Unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, but that's not Reimu Toho.
If it's Reimu
It's a,
Toho, it's Reimu Toho. You're not gonna
but
change my
that's not.
mind.
But that's
You are not gonna change my mind. That is clearly Reimu Toho.
yeah, sure. Just like how that is not. Just like how that other girl is not Reina Ryugu. Her name is Higurashi.
Her name is Reina Higurashi.
Reimu Toho. Reina Higurashi. What's next? Origami Data Live?
Toka Data Line.
No, but I'm talking about the other girl that people like that when they first revealed the new characters. Many people joked about how they were Reimu, Origami from Data Life, and Reina from Higurashi. Only one of those actually came true, but it isn't at the same time because her name is not Reina, it's just Higurashi.
you want to try taking care of the children, Victoria? Have the fuck at it.
Make sure she takes care of the rock too.
Yeah, she
Make
can
sure
take
one
care
of
of the
the kids
rocks
doesn't
too.
climb on the cookie jar.
You can't protect the children. Stupid floop.
You can't even protect a rock.
You can't protect a rock.
That's
You're not cut out for babysitting.
Steven Universe be like.
Yeah, Steven Universe, a show where a bunch of rocks try to babysit a rock child.
I
The
kind
Yeah,
of
that's-
relation
like.
description sounds morbid as heck.
I kind of like the little recoil that the revolver has. It kind of seems final in a sense, like whoosh.
I
Like it actually has power.
I had a Steven Universe phase back when the show was relevant.
How many bullets do
I
I
really
even-
like Steven Universe
I
back
even
then.
I even drew my own OC.
I have 3 bullets.
Yeah.
I think I called her Agate. Agate? Agate?
I get.
Agate.
That's interesting.
I can't carry anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I had a random thought just now pop up in my head. I literally pictured Finana singing When the Fish Come Marching In.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh.
Finana is cute.
Banana, huh?
Yee.
There's that noise again. I wish you could throw a boot.
No, unfortunately you can't throw a boot. Although I do agree that would be fun, unfortunately that is not the case.
Oh my god, I just remembered something. You know, I think it was nearly 10 years ago, I watched an old video on YouTube where I think it was an SNL skit called A Boot to the Head, except it was used in an H20 format. No. It's Boot to the Head, but it's in style of Ace Attorney. I remember watching that when I was a kid, and I remember absolutely laughing my ass off on that video. I really liked it, and it was super hilarious. Like, I think I remember the skit in my memory. I think most of it.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can do today. Oh, Heat Seeking Play Cloud, hello. I mean, I kind of hate to say it, but the play clouds in the older games were more fun. These are realistic, and therefore these are more terrifying. But I kind of missed how you just sort of walked on by, you saw another play cloud, and you were like, "Oh, hi there."
That was like one of the magics that Pathologic One had. Even if it's supposed to be terrifying, you just can't help but make fun of it.
It was really the fuck funny.
Like how when we were playing Pathologic 1, we used to make fun of every character's appearances.
Right?
We just get it, tiny models.
Everybody had kind of like a derpy ass fucking charm that somehow worked.
Yeah. A
I mean,
derpy charm that represents a character that's either had his face deformed, they look sometimes ugly, or just look like some random celebrity we fought in our minds.
and the thing is, it's like this game is excellent. Like, Ice Pick Launch definitely did things a lot the fuck better, and it shows. But I kind of miss the charm of just the derpy old game.
Derpy old Derpologic.
I
Those
hope
were
they,
some good old times.
they manage to release The Bachelor or The Changeling. I really am worried that this game is never going to be complete considering what's happening.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, unfortunately they're a Russian game studio, so yeah.
That's so. Was that? Did I see a person caught on fire?
Oh yeah, those are the flame. Those are the flame throwing people that we met in the first game. It's just that through some sort of miracle or whatever, I've never been infected, so I've never had to care.
You can get infected by fire.
No! They attack me if I'm on fire.
Well, that makes sense because it's fire.
No, what I mean to say is, I'm sorry, they attack me if I'm infected. That's what I mean.
Oh.
And through some miracle, I really do not know how, I have not gotten infected yet.
And how far are you into the game now?
Day 8. I think day 8. Hang on, yeah, day 8.
I think that is impressive. How you somehow was, how you somehow didn't get sick after all this time. Oh yeah, I remember watching Spy Family over the weekend.
You see the newest episode?
Did a new episode come out?
Yeah, episode 3.
Oh yeah, I did watch episode 3. I'm happy
Oh,
to say it's really, really good. Like, one of my favorite things in the entire show is just how great the chemistry is between, Lloyd, Yor, and Anya. It's like even though like the whole thing is about him just trying to build a family because that's supposed to be his job as as a spy. Like once that part is complete, everything just clicks together, and it
they
clicks together very nicely.
they don't know it, but they make a very deadly trio.
I
Yeah,
just like, I
apparently
just,
they're also good at this family thing.
I also like the little girl I keep seeing in art. She's kind of adorable.
Anya Forger. She's a telepath created from a Resident Evil laboratory.
Really?
Yep.
Well, the telepath part is true.
Oh, they made her into an Alice. That's annoying.
Yeah, and she can read people's minds,
But she
which
doesn't want
sometimes.
but she doesn't
Yeah,
want anyone to find out about her telepathy.
no, nobody wants to find out. But like a funny thing is that whenever she reads people's minds while someone like say Lloyd is just thinking about something spy stuff, she just gets shocked, and I just like the expression that comes out of her.
She makes really good faces.
Andy.
Yeah, she's basically starting to become a meme.
What's really funny and sad to see at the same time is that people are treating it as some sort of crime to humanity just because it has an actually loving family in it.
Yeah,
Like, do you
which is
remember when
something
episode 1
which is
came
something
out?
these people don't say.
You remember when episode 1 came out and people were already making the accusations of it being sexual?
I mean, I don't want to get into that kind of stuff, but it's just people trying to stir up controversy just because.
We
Like, you and I.
may have taken down the final boss of Reddit, but his minions still lurk throughout
Yeah.
society.
No, I think the final boss of Reddit is actually the final boss of Twitter.
But we already defeated the final boss of Twitter too. But looks like we're gonna have another final boss because Elon Musk stepped up.
I'm gonna try something potentially very stupid.
It's like one of those things in stories
boy.
where you thought you beat the bad guy, but there's actually an even. Where you thought you actually beat the bad guy, but there turns out there's actually an even eviler bad guy lurking in the shadows.
What
And he
stupid
was.
thing are you trying?
There's a quest we can do that requires me to shoot 3 people. I think I can do it, and if I can do it, I can get myself a shotgun. But the problem is also that I may die.
But shotgun.
Your only hope is to activate God mode.
Shotguns are good.
No, I'm not going to do that. Well,
I want to see if the same thing.
You wish you did.
I want to see if the same thing happens in this game.
Now, I will
You wish
say,
you would, Judy.
I will say this. There is one circumstance I'm probably going to pull it out on, and I will explain why when we get there, because without it, this game will become a hellscape.
Medic with shotgun. It may be a healer, but it has a gun.
There is a very hard part in the Haru Specs' story. It's kind of a necessary part, but it is a bitch.
Is it very difficult?
Oh yes.
Difficult is it?
You'll
I'll
see.
take your word for it.
You'll see.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay,
But
I marked 2 people.
going back to what I say earlier, yeah, if y'all want to watch Spy Family, you can watch. It's available on Crunchyroll or Hulu, or you could just, I don't know, go find an anime site that you know of and watch it from there. Either way, you'll have a fun time with it.
Speaking of Crunchy, Wonder Egg Parody is on it now.
Come back.
Yeah. What?
Wonder Egg Parody is on it.
Oh, they put Wonder Egg on Crunchyroll?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was on Funimation before. Oh yeah, speaking of Funimation, I think I'm starting to convince that. I think I'm starting to convince. Yeah.
That somehow worked. I am amazed.
If you're wondering whatever happened to Funimation, Crunchyroll avoided it.
I know, but what I was about to say is that I think I'm starting to be more convinced that Crunchyroll is starting to erase Funimation's entire name and history. Like when they bought when Crunchyroll bought Funimation, they were basically trying to integrate it into the Crunchyroll, the brand. And since then, Funimation has been kinda, I think it's been completely rebranded.
Yeah, that's why they call it a merger.
Yeah, we knew that. Because the money people were like, yo, we need the money.
Money, 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 money. Yay.
Well, good news is now we'll get a shotgun. Woo!
You are an angel with a shotgun.
Shotguns are good.
Oh yeah, well, the Funimation, as in like the website, it's still available. I think what I'm talking about is like the YouTube channel. Funimation YouTube channel has been renamed to Crunchyroll Dubs.
We all knew that.
Yeah, but I think that was the main topic I wanted to bring out. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like, if you knew Crunchyroll, you know that it started back as like a piracy website where you can watch anime. But now it's becoming into a titan and actually bought like one of the most well-known anime production companies out there in the world.
It's the cycle of corporations.
The circle of
Corporations.
life. You remember when Kirby fought an entire corporation to keep Popstar in the Stone Age?
Yeah, I remember that. Robobot was a fun game.
Oh, corporations.
I miss Mr. Robot.
I remember me talking about my friends about how, okay, for anyone that is curious, Bandai Namco officially changed its logo and it's become effective like about a week ago. And yeah, I know, I
Good. Will
really
they make
hate
another?
corporate simplification as well.
Good. Will they make another fucking Tails game?
Or a new Klonoa game?
Well, we're getting
We
the
are getting
Klonoa game.
Klonoa.
I mean, like,
Tails game,
I mean, like an actually new Klonoa game instead of remake.
Oh yeah, we may not be able to carry the shotgun. All I may have to pull some
Many who
Tetris.
sleep well speak
well, it's like you said a new Tails game. I think the most recent one that came out was Tales to Luminaria.
There is one way.
Yeah, they're trying to make another mobile game.
There is one way Bandai Namco can redeem itself for its shitty logo change.
What?
Re-release all the Splatterhouse games. I really like Splatterhouse.
That is very specific.
Splatterhouse 1, 2, and 3 in one box. That's all I ask.
Still, that is very specific.
Oh, and one pack graffiti on the NES as a bonus.
Okay, I'm trying to figure. Wow, that is a shotgun. I am.
Oh, would you look at that?
That is a shotgun.
But
It's a double barrel, right?
But then, what about the 2016 Splatterhouse reboot? Only 3 of them in existence. That is all.
Only 3 of them existed.
Well, there's also one pack graffiti on the NES. So there's technically 4 Splatterhouse games. One pack graffiti was more of a child-friendly take on Splatterhouse,
long enough to handle.
while still not being insulting at the same time. Also pretty challenging too.
It is a shotgun.
Think of it in the same vein as Kid Dracula.
Oh yeah, like the kid-friendlier version.
Castlevania.
Okay,
Oh, I don't know if you
Blair.
call fighting a member of the Ku Klux Klan kid-friendly.
Oh,
It's a heck of a lot more kid-friendly than, like, not fighting them. I mean, that's...
guess who's gonna be coming on day 9?
Beer God?
Nope. Our favorite general.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Oh, that derp guy.
I thought you were going to say Drunkard Kun.
And his
No.
gigantic railgun.
I thought you were gonna say Kick Cuisine.
No, Kick Cuisine's already here.
I am so lost with this game. I'm just gonna admit it right now.
That's okay. We don't have that much longer with it left. We only have like 11 days. Day 12 is an epilogue, but it's a short epilogue.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So yeah, Namco, if you're listening to this, please re-release all 4 Splatterhouse games in one box. Release it for Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Just do it.
Well, one thing.
Also, Bandai Namco, if you're listening, please bring Tales of Questoria to consoles.
You want Questoria on console?
Yeah, because I really wanted to try Tales of Questoria before they suddenly shut it down.
That's not gonna happen. Oh fuck, that scared me. Okay.
The day is over. Tomorrow everything changes, so it may be unwise to put off important businesses. The new pantomime is rehearsed at the theater. Infected over the past 24 hours, 288 people. Government saying 389 people committed suicide, 299 people. Attack!
You almost sounded like the French narrator from SpongeBob.
The father got infected, but the son didn't? Interesting.
The pathologic.
Exactly like that. You sound exactly like the French narrator.
How did Khan manage to not get infected several days in a row? I'm impressed.
The pathology. A town where a bunch of people are little masses, and there's a plague coming to infect them all.
I'm not gonna lie.
But fortunately, there is hope. Yeah?
Have you seen a pale?
That was impressive.
Walking around
Well,
at
the
night?
fuck done.
Now say
Well, the fuck you.
Now say the Symphagear really going there.
You really want to?
Yes, say it, please.
Alright, here it goes. The Symphagear ready to go near.
Tato.
What are you guys getting at? What are you guys getting
We're trying to narrate the synopsis in Symphagear in form of a French accent.
Then I just come in and go, Dato.
Zigonye Dato. Oh my god, this is too fun. By the way, watch Symphagear, it's really good.
Oh,
This is coming from me.
Season 3 is the best.
Season 1 was the fucking best. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
I've never seen such bullshit on a wide scale.
But yeah, if anyone's curious, Shruti, myself, and Arai, as well as Pada, watched Symphagear over the weekends. Well, I think it was last night.
Yep, there was last night.
I have got to heal or I am going to die. So first we are going to rest before we go out. Okay.
And yeah, Symphagear Season 1 is just pretty much... It's just dumb as heck, but it's so fun. I think you could call it stupid fun. Or it's just a bunch of wacky shit that just happens for no real reason. Not only that, they make it way over the top as well. Word of advice, once you start Season 2 with Symphagear G, just know that the over-the-topness doesn't stop. It just keeps getting cheesier.
Alright, let's go see our play and then do the dead item shop, and then for the last hour we'll do some Majima stuff.
24
Which is
hours
to
Cinderella.
say, yeah. Oh, that's right. Like when we get to the Yakuza, when we get to the Yakuza stream, make sure that the first thing you do once you get free reign is sing 24 Hours Cinderella, because Arai has been requesting that for a while.
It is your destiny. Just sing 24 hours
And
Cinderella.
yeah, it's basically a rite of passage, just like singing Dame Dane with Kiryu. Like the
Akamitai.
first thing you do once you have free have free reign to explore the city.
There is a penny by my shoes, and I have not picked it up. I don't know.
There is a penny by your shoes.
Oh yeah, I think I saw a post just earlier about, fun fact, to celebrate the release of Donkey Kong Country Returns, Nintendo collaborated. No, I think it was Nintendo. They actually made an actual replica of the Banana Horde, and they pushed it smack dab in the middle of a plaza somewhere in Sydney, Australia. Like they put the Banana Horde out there in public.
All those poor bananas, they're gonna go rot.
It's bananas!
If only there was a giant
Yes.
If only there was a big green crocodile who was there to come eat them all, so we don't have to worry about them rotting.
We're gonna make so many banana smoothies.
Yeah. And banana royales.
I actually want a banana smoothie.
I think well, I never tried a banana smoothie solo, but I use it in combo with other fruits, with other fruit smoothies.
Do you put banana slices into pizza?
No, let's not get into that. You're treading dangerous ground here.
Here it is.
Maybe I
mean, you
wanna.
already have pineapple on pizza. Why would you want to put another fruit on it?
People have tried strawberries on pizza before.
Why? Is that a thing people actually do?
Fruit goes well with cheese.
That's like trying to fry a watermelon.
Has anyone tried it though?
Yeah. It does. Someone actually tried to fry a watermelon.
Was it good?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Now I really want to try it for myself.
Are you serious? Well, it's let me tell you,
serious?
I think it's unconventional, and I don't think it changes anything.
I am as serious
Just other
as
than the fact that you just fry the watermelon and you look stupid for doing it.
I am as serious as a Sunset Yellow Overdrive.
What, you're telling me you've been practicing hormone breathing this entire time?
Not just hamon breathing. Breathing techniques.
speaking of breathing techniques, that's what they promoted the latest death battle for. It was basically Tanjiro versus Jonathan Joestar. I haven't watched it, so so no spoilers. But like when I saw that thumbnail for Tanjiro versus Jonathan, I was thinking to myself, "Hey, I like Tanjiro. I like the kid, but he is so fucked. Like." He's just a kid with a sword that, like, he's just about to get messed up by some big muscular dude with the power of the power of the sun, practically. I think they call Hamon the power of the ripple.
Look at
But like
this.
the thing is that he's Jonathan Joestar. He's ripped as hell.
Never bring a sword to a fist fight.
I
Basically.
see nighttime.
Oh no, well.
Yeah, but it's fine. But it's fine.
Well, here's the plan.
But it's fine. Yeah. But it's fine if you have a massive upper body.
He knows how to protect people.
Oh God.
What does it mean to protect someone?
Well, there you go,
You
Panda.
can't
There's
lead
his
them
railgun.
single file to a place where there are no bombs, no one with
It looks like a
murderous
railgun,
intent.
alright.
Not subjecting them to needless danger, but pushing
Misaka
them to face
Mikoto
danger
isn't
when
on that
needed.
railgun, unfortunately.
That's what protection means. But just how needed is it? If you are right, the need is real. If not, it was imaginary. And that is on you, on your conscience. Here, at war, there are no rehearsals, no tryouts, no second chances.
General, sir, what are you talking about? We're not at the front lines. You have a direct order to stop the plague, meaning your job is the opposite of protecting people. You're here to kill.
This is a criminal order, and I won't follow it.
Yeah, you have a lousy role in all this. But let's try once again, from a different line of yours.
God, I hate him.
He's basically encouraging murder in the most passive-aggressive way possible.
But they made
Where did they get all those cannons?
They made Mark Immortal into a douche.
Like, your job is different. Your job is to go out there and help these people commit Despacito.
Wait, is this guy glitching?
Because, yeah, apparently that'll help stop the plague.
There he is.
Wait, what the hell is their pathfinding doing? Well, I'm not gonna bitch. I think this is a non-burn district, but we'll see. Yeah, this is a non-burn district, we're good. Bork bork! Borkity bork bork! Huh? Yes, one.
Jesus Christ, that shotgun is lethal.
Well, it is a shotgun. I mean, it would be kind of useless if it weren't.
What about a useless
Yay,
shotgun?
a shotgun.
What about a useless shotgun?
A A useless shotgun is useless.
Yeah, just like Aqua.
At least they can.
Sorry,
At
that was
least
the
they
only thing
come
stuck in
from.
my mind.
Poor Aqua.
I mean, she's trying her best. But I believe, but she can be a pain in the ass.
All right, so we will go ahead and end this segment here. And next time we will do D9. Yay!
Hey,
Shotgun
Uh,
party.